Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos may have been married for 29 years, but that didn't stop the mom of three from putting their relationship to the test live on air. Kelly decided to test Mark by telling him the viral bird theory phrase, which was developed by couples researcher John Gottman to test how a couple engages with each other and whether they show interest in each other's lives. Before they had discussed the theory on Wednesday's episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the blonde beauty told her husband out of the blue that she saw a bird this morning. "Oh, you did? What kind of bird?" Mark responded, prompting a gasp from Kelly. "Oh my gosh, he loves me." Mark replied in confusion, "Yeah, I do." That was the easiest. Kelly then explained the theory to him, saying that it involves mentioning a bird sighting in a casual conversation. If you mention to your partner that you saw a bird and they ask you a simple follow-up question, that means that they are interested in you. They are intensely listening to you. They love you, she added. Or they like birds, Mark quipped, before adding that it was a good testament. They see you. You've been seen by this person, but people that say, "I saw a bird this morning," and get a tepid response of "okay," they're just not that into you, Kelly detailed. So apparently, you should file for divorce right away. Mark then joked, "Break up with them." The Riverdale actor pondered what the equivalent phrase would be for men wanting to test their partners, as Kelly responded, "Any question at all. We would love it." The show's executive producer, Michael Gelman, then chimed in that sport was a good topic for the test, with Mark telling Kelly that he was really bummed about the Buccaneers. "Oh no, what happened?" she asked, as Mark responded, "There you go, you do that." "I saw a cool car today," Kelly queried. "What kind of car?" Which prompted a swift reply of, "You don't like cars," from Mark. "You could tell me the name of it and I'd still be like, okay," she added. Kelly and Mark have been married since 1996, when they eloped in Las Vegas after meeting a year prior on the set of the soap opera All My Children. They share 3 kids, Michael, 28, Lola, 24, and Joaquin, 22. The pair have been open about the highs and lows of their relationship, and Mark previously detailed their agonizing breakup, which occurred a week before the duo's impromptu wedding. "It's kind of a funny story, as we broke up the week before we eloped. I broke up with her because I was dumb, and it was the most agonizing week of my life. And I just knew I never wanted to feel like that. I've never felt like that in my life," the 54-year-old shared on the Skinny Confidential podcast. "She didn't return any of my calls," he continued, adding that they were meant to do a day of PR together for All My Children, and he was taken aback by how beautiful she looked at the event. "And then after the segment was done, she lived on the West Side. I followed her and begged her to take a walk with me through Central Park," he recalled. Mark explained that after their walk, he asked her to marry him, and they flew to Vegas the next day. Ever wonder what it's really like when your spouse is your coworker? You know, the good, the bad, and the utterly hilarious? Well, grab your popcorn, because today we're diving deep into an on-air moment that had everyone talking. A moment where Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos put their 2-decade-plus marriage to the ultimate test, live on national television. This wasn't just another segment. It was a candid, funny, and surprisingly revealing glimpse into the dynamics of one of Hollywood's most enduring power couples. You won't believe what happened, and more importantly, what it taught us about navigating relationships in the spotlight and at home. Stay tuned, because this is one you definitely don't want to miss. Welcome back, everyone. You know, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have always been incredibly open about their relationship, but there was one particular on-air moment that truly had us all leaning in. It wasn't a dramatic fight or a tearful confession. It was something far more relatable and, honestly, quite brilliant in its simplicity. We're talking about a segment where they were discussing household chores. Yes, you heard that right. The seemingly mundane topic of who does what around the house became a comedic goldmine and, inadvertently, a real-time marital stress test. During this segment, Kelly, with her signature wit, started playfully telling on Mark about his contributions, or lack thereof, to certain domestic duties. The audience was roaring with laughter, and Mark, ever the good sport, was responding with a mix of mock indignation and genuine amusement. What made this particular on-air moment so compelling wasn't just the humor, but the authentic interplay between them. You could see the years of shared history, the inside jokes, and yes, even the minor marital annoyances that every couple experiences. It highlighted a key aspect of their enduring celebrity relationship, their ability to not take themselves too seriously, to find humor in everyday spats, and to ultimately communicate in a way that's both honest and loving. They weren't just performing for the cameras. They were genuinely engaging in a playful banter that felt incredibly real. This moment served as a fantastic example of how even the smallest disagreements can become fodder for connection and laughter when approached with the right attitude. It reinforced why fans adore their dynamic. It's aspirational, yet entirely down to earth. The takeaway? Even if you're not on national television, finding humor and grace in your domestic dance can be a game changer. It's all about connection and communication, and finding the joy in the shared journey. What do you think? Have you ever had a similar telling on air moment with your significant other? Perhaps at a family gathering? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' marriage, please give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content. Thanks for watching.